Hello, I'm Clif Porter, President and CEO of the American Healthcare Association and National Center for Assisted Living. I'm excited to be coming to you from our office in Washington, D.C., where we're doing something a little bit different. I'm shaking things up this time and coming straight to you with some important updates via video. The first half of the year has been incredibly busy, but we've been able to secure some key victories for long-term care. The biggest issue we faced was reconciliation. The president and Republicans who control both the House and the Senate wanted to pass a big, beautiful tax and spending bill by the 4th of July, and they were looking at Medicaid to help pay for it. We jumped on this early, and we identified that provider taxes were specifically under threat for our profession. And our efforts resulted in something I've never seen before. Nursing homes and ICFs were shielded from any provider tax reductions. This is an extraordinary feat. I'm incredibly proud of our shrewd advocacy strategy, but I'm also incredibly grateful to our members. We could not have achieved this without your support. A record number of you, 750, attended the congressional briefing in June. You also helped us complete more than 400 Hill visits and more than 50 facility tours with members of Congress in the first half of this year. You made sure they heard about the importance of Medicaid firsthand. Developing strong relationships with members of Congress is how we'll continue to win. Lawmakers are now coming to us, not the other way around. This will be tremendously beneficial as we continue our important work. Because our work isn't done, while we're carved out from provider tax cuts, there are still substantial changes to Medicaid for most states. We will continue to monitor the downstream impacts of this legislation, not just for nursing homes, but for assisted living facilities as well. And we will continue to support our state affiliates in this next phase. The other good news from reconciliation is that Congress included a 10-year delay of the federal staffing mandate for nursing homes. In congressional terms, this is essentially a repeal, but for reconciliation purposes, it had to be a 10-year delay. We continue to defend our lawsuit and monitor other legal challenges. We're confident that the positive district court ruling in Texas will stand, and we're eager to put this unrealistic regulation behind us and work with policymakers on more meaningful workforce solutions. We've also been working with the new administration on some key issues for the profession. First, I'm happy to share that CMS extended the Offcycle Revalidation for SNF provider enrollment another 5 months to January 1st of 2026. This disclosure reporting has been incredibly burdensome from all providers, and we're pleased that we were able to convince CMS that another delay was warranted. While the deadline has been extended, each SNF's revalidation still has to get done. AHCA will continue to push for additional relief to pull back on the excessive expansion of this reporting requirement, but it is required in statute, so I encourage you to keep making progress and get ready for January 1st. AHCA has resources to help you. Please visit our website for more details. I'm also really excited to share that SNFs once again received an increase in our Medicare payment rates. CMS released the final payment rule at the end of July, which included a 3.2% increase. This is slightly higher than the proposed rule, which is needed given the rising labor and operational costs so many of you are facing. Achieving a Medicare payment increase each year is no small feat. Our reimbursement cabinet and team work year-round to advocate to CMS on this. I want to thank everyone who worked so hard to capture this win for the profession. So where do we go from here? There is still a lot to do, and AHCA NCAL has plotted out the path forward through our Better Way agenda. This is how we continue to deliver bold solutions for quality care in our profession. We protected Medicaid at the national level. Now we're eager to make progress with our other key priorities, strengthening our workforce, reaffirming the promise of Medicare Advantage, and rationalizing the regulatory environment. There are some real opportunities even this fall on all of these issues, so you can rest assured that all of us at AHCA NCAL are working hard on your behalf so you can continue to deliver the highest quality care to your residents. Population health is also becoming an increasingly important part of our work. We're proud to be the only association in the country offering a population health management summit, specifically focused on the leadership of long-term and post-acute care providers in value-based care. It's exciting to see AHCA NCAL emerge as a voice for smaller provider-led plans, and we will continue this effort. I want to take a moment to highlight all the exciting things happening with our National Quality Awards program. Since the pandemic, we've seen a return to the quality awards like never before, which is a testament to our profession's commitment to excellence, as well as the value of the program. We recently announced the bronze, silver, and gold recipients for 2025, more than 875 organizations. Congratulations to each of you, and we can't wait to honor you at the Elevating Excellence Awards ceremony at our convention later this year. The intent to apply process for the 2026 Quality Awards is now open, and I encourage providers to sign up. This is the program's 30th year, so let's celebrate this milestone with unprecedented participation. Meanwhile, membership in AHCA NCAL has never been higher. In March, we exceeded the 15,000 mark for member facilities. A pivotal part of our growing association is our assisted living members. NCAL remains strong with approximately 5,300 member communities, and the NCAL team continues to help AL providers stay ahead of the curve, as well as advocate to keep regulations at the state level. If you haven't already, be sure to visit ncal.org to explore numerous AL resources. As I wrap up, I want to encourage every one of you to attend Delivering Solutions 2025 this October in Las Vegas. We were forced to cancel last year's convention, so this is really my first one as your president and CEO, and I'm beyond excited to be in person with you. The programming this year is even bigger and better than before. Come to learn, network, meet with our sponsors and exhibitors, and bring new ideas back to your facilities and communities. Thank you all for your continued support and trust. We've had a busy first half of the year, but a successful one. There's still much to do. What keeps us going is the work you all do every day to care for those who need it most. Let's stay united and end 2025 even stronger than we started.